Hello guys and welcome to this video. Now I want to talk about the reaction Wednesday fans has had to the defeat against Leeds and how people are really jumping off the diving board and going, right, time to sack him, time to get this person in. Oh, we've done this wrong. We should have done this. Calm down. For one little bit, calm the hell down. At the end of the day, anyone who's on Twitter or Facebook, or I'm bad at this for making this video in a sense, are doing it, but he obviously knows what he's doing, kind of thing. Yes, he got his tactics wrong in the league game, might have got it wrong in the Brentford game. He fully admitted that he got it wrong in the league game. Like, completely admitted that he got it wrong. But this is the best Wednesday have been in years in the terms of placement. Granted, the football of late has not been as good as last year. It's not attacking enough. We tend to struggle getting going after when we start games, and then we don't really kick on come the first half. Yeah, we spent big money this season. We're getting Jordan Rhodes in. Technically, that'll be next year's 10 million. Let's just remember that. And yes, I think in the summer we need to get some more people who can cross the ball and get down the wings a bit better. Definitely need to invest in defence. We need to get an actual system where the two-player feet position like Carlos liked to do. Now the problem is that he had two-player feet position. Sasso's shown that he's quite a liability. Semedo technically not a defender. Delaney didn't pick in with Carlos' plans. So yeah, we've had that problem. And you also had the thing that we've also had where Kieran Lee got injured. Limping in our midfield. Everyone knows that's what we're missing at the minute. Tom Lees gets injured. Linchpin at the back with Louvens. Louvens not getting any younger. So we do need to start looking at either investing in our youth squad and getting some of the players who are ready to step up and put them in. Or we need to go out and invest in those kind of players. Now, people had the whole thing with Rhodes at the weekend. Like missing that penalty. Let's be fair. Good save by the keeper. Granted, I was a bit like, you would have thought he would have smashed that in, but he went for placement, and 9 times out of 10, penalties like that sometimes go in. And normally do well. And let's be honest with you, we had more chance and stuff, but we just weren't at it on that game. Something wasn't right. Now, this season has been a weird one. The Forestieri thing, it's been talked to death. I don't want to talk about that anymore. He's still doing what he's doing. He's still a Wednesday player. Let's leave it as that. Granted, it didn't help at the start of the season, and I think that's been lingering all season. But the team spirit seems to still be there. But it's not as it was last year, if that makes sense. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. But all we need to do is calm down. If we don't get into playoffs this year and we miss out, fine, that's our own fault. That's our own fault as a team. The team will be disappointment, the management will be disappointment, and the chairman will be disappointed. And we don't know what Chansiri, in a sense, when it comes to this kind of thing, is like. We've only known him and the situation with Grego, and then he brought in Carlos. There was times last season where we weren't doing very well that when did the past would have sacked Carlos. And for Carlos, this is the longest he's been in a job for ages, so it's probably a bit weird for him that he's not got sacked. And can we all just remember something? We went on a 4-game winning streak. Granted, we lost 2 now. And granted, Fulham are starting to creep up behind us. And they've got games in hand. But we did go on a 4-game winning streak where we were doing well. We did start to score more goals, especially that Birmingham game. Granted, that seems a long way away. Long time ago. But we need to just get a bit of a grip. Teams have blips. We're having our blip now, not at the best time, I will admit. This time last season, we were really picking up form and performance and speed. But let's just stick together, Wednesday fans. Let's have that whole we're all Wednesday attitude that we have. Because you see the fighting on our talk, you see the fighting on Facebook, you see the fighting on Twitter. And it's like, at the end of the day, these are people's opinions. There's no need to like shoot that person down for opinion, even if it's completely wrong and out of the question. Like some of the people saying Carlos out. they to put their opinions out. That's their opinions. They're entitled to it. So let's just have the whole mentality, we're all Wednesday, aren't we? And stick together and get behind the team. Let's hope we can beat Norwich on Saturday. There will be a preview for that. But I'm saying, let's just calm the hell down.